Hello, hello. How are you?
Wonderful. Just came from
Yeah,
the
man.
Shiva. I just came from the Shiva house. Big party. Big
What?
party. I came from the Shiva house, a big party there. Big party.
Why?
It's a festive atmosphere, unfortunately. It's not
Yes.
it's not what you call a Shiva. All those young friends came, all the young people came, celebrating, eating, and watching the TV and everything.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah.
I don't think he realizes the gravity yet.
Yeah, I guess, I guess, I mean, I guess I guess to stymie the pain, I guess he's got to, but kids are playing basketball outside, people watching the screen TV, eating,
Yeah.
plenty of food there, hundreds of people in the house, Moise's house, in the backyard, all over the house.
I went one night, and then I went yesterday. What today? Today is Monday.
Yeah.
No, today's Monday. I went yesterday morning for Sachris.
Yeah.
Also, there were like 60 people, but the majority young people.
Yeah, all young people from the other side, mostly from the other side of town,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Ernie,
way.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, you still have, I need the volume 11, that's Tsurba, you have one?
I have a volume 11 for you, yes.
Yeah, because I have to pass by your house. Okay.
Anytime, or come and learn with us tomorrow night. I'll give it to you tomorrow night, if you
If
want.
I can, I will. Okay, all right.
Kuf Dalet. If the shoe is shel irani dachas, which is made to burn, well, shel zakin asur lekvoda, they used to bury somebody with their shoe. So that such a shoe lo tachlots. L'chatchila you can't use it. Im chalza chalitza so psula. And the chalitza is psula if you did it. It's not considered a shoe because it's oimed l'sreifa. Amalei Ravina Ravashi Maishna Zokin Asur l'chvod the lovely lucha avid. Now, why do we reject a shoe made for a corpse? Because it's not going to be used to walk with. The Beis Din Nami lavli lucha avid. The shoe that the Beis Din owns, nobody walks with it. It's miuchad l'chlitza. Amalei Ilmazge b'shlucha the Beis Din mi kapir le'dayana. If the shliach Beis Din would put it on and walk with it, the dayanim would not have a problem with that.
Any, why would they don't make shoes for people who die?
I guess at the time they would put shoes on somebody who died. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rashi says, "L'tachriche misa." Chalza b'layla. If the chalitza took place at night, chalitza so ksheira. Rabbi Eliezer says it's not good. If the chalitza was done b'small, chalitza so psula. Rabbi Eliezer makshir.
Because the Beis Din doesn't meet at night, right?
Well, let's see what the Gemara says.
Okay.
Lema b'hakamiflugi. The Mar Savar, Makshin and Rivim Linagoim. Rivim are Dinei Mominus, and Chlitza is involved in Dinei Mominus because of the payment of the Ksuba. Now, Nagoim there's no din of Nagoim at night because you have to see the Nagoim. So, Rabbi Eliezer is makish Dinei Mominus to Dinei Nagoim. Umar Savarlon Makshin Rivim Lagoim. The Tanakh says Chalitzos Ksheira does not make the hekesh. The Gemara says low. Kulam Aloy Makshin Rivim Lagoim. We don't make a connection. We would not, even if the din of Mammon started in the daytime, you wouldn't be able to do the Gemar din. And we know you can do the Gemar din at night. So, Vahacha Bahaka Mifugi. Marsar Chalitzasa, Chalitza Keschilas Din Damya. The Chalitza is like the beginning of din. Beginning of din, you can only do in the daytime. Umarsar Chalitza Kigmar Din Damya, which you can do at night. So Chalitza is compared to Gmar Din. Rabbi Chiyak Tosfo Avad Uvda B'moik. Rabbi Chiyak used a slipper. Uvichidi, he didn't use a bezdin, he used a mum. Uvalayla. Omar Shmuel Kama Rav Gurva David Kichido. How great is this raw that he's doing everything like a Das Yochid? We paskin that Chalitza Kshera only in the daytime, like Rabbi Eliezer. We also say that if the Chalitza is done with the left shoe, it's possible. If the Yovim is a left-handed or left-footed, so they paskin you should do both right and left. So, Imoik, Stomatanya. There's a brisa that says you can use a moik and Elila Stomatanya, right? We have our brisa. Elichidi Kakashale, he was bothered by paskening as a yachid. Hechi Avid Bichidi. The Yichidok Tanila. There is a brisa that refers to a person donning beichidus tisnan. Chalta b'shnaim b'shloisha v'nim secha b'hem karvo pasul chalitza subsula. If you did the chalitza with 2 or 3 and one of them is pasul, a korov, the chalitza is not good. But Rav Shimon, Rav Yochanan, that's not the machshirim. That if you start with 2 and one is a korov pasul, it will still be okay. So that's the Yichidok Tanila. Ma'is bechad shechalat beino lebeina. There were a woman and the Yavim in prison, and they did chlitza between themselves. B'veisa asur, but bo ma'is of Rabbi Kiva v'chshir, and Rabbi Kiva permitted it. The halacha is not like Rav Shimon, Rav Yochanan Sandler. that all the Baraisas were learned by a Das Yochid. On Rav Shmuel Rabbi Yosef and Isi at Rabbi Shmuel ben Elisha, Shecholat b'mok b'yichidi uvalayla. He also did it that way. Bismol chalitzoso ksheira, and Rabbi Eliezer said it was okay. Now, my time in Rabbanon that they puzzled. Amar uli alfinin regel mi mitzora. It says regel by mitzora. It says regel by chalitza. Malahalan diyamin, avkan diyamin. By mitzora, it's got to be the big toe of the right foot. So same thing by here. Rabbi Eliezer lo yolef regel mi mitzora. So how does Rabbi Eliezer learn? Batanya Rabbi Eliezer oimer minayin l'yitzir shiba oizen yemonis. That when an Eved, Ivri, wants to stay for life, you have to put a hole in his ear. Which ear? The right ear. Because Nemer kan oizen, v'nemer lalan oizen. It says by mitzvah oizen. Malal and yamin avkan yamin. So Rabbi Eliezer learns from mitzvah as well. You have to switch the deos. Rabbi Eliezer is the one who puzzles. If you do bismol, and it's like Chachamim will say it's okay. Rav Amar Loilam Loi Tepuch, you don't have to switch the shitas. Oizen mufni. Oizen are free and clear for the hekesh. But regel loy mufni, they are needed. And the chilo mufni ma pircha ikka. So what kind of kasha would you have? Ikla mifrach malam mitzor shekein ton eitz eretz ve'ezav shnitolas. The mitzvah requires other special dinim. You need a certain type of wood and hyssop. So chalitza doesn't need that. So maybe you'd say small would be permitted. Mishnah. Chaltza v'rakaka avaloi kara. The woman removed the shoe, she spat, but didn't read the parsha. Chalitzosu ksheira, the kriya is not ma'akev. Kara v'rakaka, she read and spat avaloi chaltza chalitzosu psula. Chaltza v'kara, she did the chalitza and read avaloi rakaka, but didn't spit. Rabbi Elazar Omer chalitzosu psula. Rabbi Kiva Omer chalitzosu ksheira. If you didn't do chalitza, everyone holds it's possible. If you did the chalitza and you didn't read, you didn't spit, the chalitza is okay, like Rabbi Akiva.
What's the logic in the spitting? Is it because to shame him?
The Torah says, "V'yorak b'faneh."
I know, but there's a reason behind it. Does it give a reason why is it to shame him?
It's a gzeres hakasuv. You could come up with, if you want to say
okay.
Shaming him. Why do you remove the shoe?
I guess the whole situation. Oh, yeah.
Why not? I think you could ask the same question about the removal of the shoe.
Yeah.
Why remove the shoe? What is that all about?
Uh-huh. Okay, exactly. I guess that's a good answer.
If it's a maisa and it's not done, it's ma'akev. The rikika is a maisa. That's how Rabbi Elazar says, if you don't do the rikika, it's not good. There's no raya. Kacha yeyaseh la'ish. Kol davar shu maisa bi'ish is ma'akev. Chalitza that the isha does to the ish, that's ma'akev. But the rikika is not the maisa ish, it's the maisa of the isha. Cheresh and echlatz. The brother who's having the shoe removed is a cheresh, deaf mute. Or the woman removing the shoe is a chreshes. Or the woman removing the chalitza shoe does it to a cotton. In all those cases, chalitza psula. Ketana shechaltza, if it's a minor girl that does the chalitza, so tachlos mishitagdil. When she's an adult, she has to repeat it. And if she doesn't repeat it, it's pasul. They did it in front of 2 dayanim or 3 dayanim. They found one of them as a carver pasul. Chalitza psula. Rab Shimon v'Rav Yochanan Sandor machshirim. U'maisa be'echad shechalas beino leveino beis asurim. U'bo-maisa v'Rabbi Kiva v'hichshir. Amar Rava. Hashadam is kriya lo makva. If you can do the chlitza and not do the kriya, and it's not makev, so lefichach ileim v'ilemes, a mute, shecholtzu chalitzasum ksherim, because they don't have to speak. Tanan cheresh and echlatz, cheresh that had his shoe removed, or cheresh shecholtzu v'chletz b'nakot and chalitzasum psul. My time. Lav mishum delob b'nei kriya ninu, isn't because they can't read? Lo, mishum delob b'nei dayanim, different. They don't have das. Yachi ileim v'iilem es nami. So why would we allow ileim? On Rav ileim v'iilem es b'nei dayanim. They have perfectly good das. Upumayu dekoivlu. They have like a pain in their mouth that they can't talk. But otherwise, they're completely intelligent. We reject an ileim because they cannot speak. Elakid medrava seifa idma. Cheresh nechlatz v'cheresh shechaltz v'chletzes b'nakotin. Chalitzas psula. Amar Rava. Hasha the Amris Kriya Ma'akva. Now that you told me that without Kriya it's not good, Lifichach Ileim V'Ilemesh Shechaltzu Chalitzasum Psula. Umasnisin Krab Zeret. Amar Rav Zerkal Roy Labila Ein Bila Ma'kevespo. Meaning, you mix a certain amount of flour and oil for a mincha. If the mixture is too much flour for the oil, then it's not good. But if you have the right amount, even if you didn't mix it, it's still okay. The bila's the ain't bila makeves bo. Kosher or the bila makeves. So since these people can't speak, they're not considered roy labila. And ilaim v'ilemes shecholtzu the chalitzus psula. Cheresh shoyte v'kotten, the chlitza is possible. A ktan is misyabemes, but cannot do chlitza. We
Like we learned before, all the you still have to have kavanah.
We paskin that mitzvah's chlitza needs 3 Israelim that are not related. If one of them is a carver apostle, then the chlitza is psula.
For Yishuv Acherish, if the one who said you still have to have kavanah. I mean, we learned before b'chalitza.
They're not b'nei das, so they can't have kavanah. Shalchulei lavud Yishmuel. Yevama shirakaka. If the Yevama did spitting already, then you can't do yibum. She has to do the chlitza. It sounds like she's possible to marry the brothers once she did the spitting. Mani. Who is that like? Mitzvah. Susie, I'm teaching. Okay. Mabamaka mitzvah. Where in a regular mitzvah, she's supposed to spit. Now, when you offer a korban, you do zrika sadam, you have the insides, the intestines. Mikra adin, you don't have to throw the emurim on the mizbeach. But if you have the emurim, you need to burn them. The chilesnu, if they're not around, lo ma'akvi. But the chi'isnu, if they're there, ma'akvi, you got to throw them. So, l'chura, even so, Rabbi Kiva lo ma'akva. Rabbi Kiva said that if they don't spit, you can do the chalitza. So me'achi nifsala. So why would it be nifsal liibun? El Rabbi Lazar Shnei Dvarim Matir Ninu. Perhaps we view this like by korbanos, you have a concept of a matir. The dam, doing zrikas adam is a matir. Who's there? Ushnei Dvarim Matir ein malin zeh below zeh. If you need two matirim, you gotta put both of them on. And if she only spat, then maybe that's not enough. You got to do two things. Elika Rebbe, the Tanya. Kivsi atzeres mekatcha alecha la b'shchita. The two kvasim that are brought on Shavuos. So you can't do kiddush alechem except when you shech the kivsi atzeres. Ketzad. Shachton l'shman v'zorgdon l'shman. You did the shchita l'shem kivsi atzeres and the zrika. Kaddish alechem. Then the shtei alechem become nigdash. Shachat shalol l'shman v'zorg l'shman. You only did the shchita. You did the shchita shalol l'shman. The zrika was l'shman. Lo kaddish alechem. Shachton l'shman v'zorgdon shalol l'shman. Also kaddish ve'ena kaddish. Divrei Rebbe. It doesn't have complete kedusha. You need, because since you have shnei matim, you got to do both. You need to do both lishma. And since the same thing by chlitza, you need spitting and chlitza. But at least the spitting is mifsal the yevama from the achim. Rabbi Kiva said that when she spit, it doesn't pass the brothers vatanya. This will continue tomorrow. Mario sent me a message. Who's there?
Good night.
Kid just finished.
Benny, go put the iPad away. Yeah.
Night, Ada.
Now,
My kids.
You done? So hang up.
now, please.
What's going on, Alan?
Is it over?
Okay, so tomorrow we're going to learn at 7:30 and the tzorba at 8 o'clock. Okay?
Yeah.
Bring back your iPad.
Yeah.
Hurry up, please.
Ready?
I'm gonna go back again. I will try to get, I'll need your help to form. I don't like it. I don't know where she put everything, maybe it's in the basket, she puts papers there. Did you see today's mail? Yeah. They should have had, whites delivered the mail.
Also, never would apply anyhow. He did, what is this?
Also. CPS Arms, right.
Hello? Hello, Alan? I don't know what happened with my computer, but it went bad. So
Right.
I'm calling from a phone type connection.
Oh, my.
But Ernest left.
He left? What happened, huh?
I still don't have internet in my house.
Okay, so can I help you in any way?
I don't know what's going on, but
We finished learning, right? We said we finished the Daf.
let me see if I got it back on.
No, we finished the
It's
Daf.
never happened before.
Wait, so did you shut it
Oh.
off after you?
I have it back on.
And you, but you, there's no
Hold on.
reason.
I'm
There's no
gonna
sharing.
turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off from here.
Okay. Okay.
And
I didn't hear you come on. I don't know what happened. Maybe I didn't.